Hot water freezes faster than cold. Fill 2 identical trays with water, one near boiling, one cold from the tap. Slide them both into your freezer. You would bet everything that the cold one freezes first. Sometimes it doesn't. Under the right conditions, the hot water turns to ice before the cold water does. This is not a myth or a measurement mistake. It has been reproduced in real laboratories. It has a name. And here is the part that should bother you. After 2,000 years of people noticing it, physicists still cannot fully agree on why it happens. This is called the Mpemba effect, and it is one of the most stubborn open questions in everyday physics. The claim is simple. Under certain conditions, a container of hot water will freeze before an identical container of cold water. Simple to state, maddening to explain. Because everything you learned about heat says the opposite should be true. Hot water is further from freezing, so it has more cooling to do, so it should always lose the race. In the next few minutes, you will see why it sometimes wins anyway. The handful of physical mechanisms that could each be responsible, why no single one explains every case, and why some scientists now argue the effect is harder to pin down than it looks. Let's start with what actually happens inside the freezer. Here is what a careful version of the experiment looks like. You take 2 containers, identical in size and shape, holding the same amount of water. One starts hot, around 90 degrees Celsius. The other starts cool, maybe 20. Both go into the same freezer. In many runs, nothing strange happens and the cold water wins, exactly as you would expect. But in a meaningful number of runs, the hot container reaches freezing first. So the effect is real, but it is condition dependent. It does not happen every time. It depends heavily on the containers, on the exact starting temperatures, on whether the water is covered, on how much air is dissolved in it, even on the shape of the cold surface it sits on. And that fragility is the first real clue. A clean, universal law of physics reproduces every single time you test it. The Mpemba effect flickers in and out depending on the setup, which tells you something important before you even look for a cause. You are probably not watching one single mechanism. You are watching several different physical effects, any of which can tip the race, depending on the day. So what could let hot water win? Physicists have nominated at least 5 suspects. First, evaporation. Hot water evaporates faster, so it can lose a measurable fraction of its mass before it ever freezes, and less water means less water to cool. Second, dissolved gases. Cold water holds more dissolved air, and heating drives that gas out, so warmed water can conduct heat and freeze a little differently. Third, convection. Hot water churns. Warm currents rise and sink, circulating heat up to the surface where it escapes faster, so the hot container can shed heat more efficiently for a while. Fourth, supercooling, and this one is sneaky. Cold water often cools below 0 degrees without actually turning to ice. It supercools, waiting for a trigger. Previously hot water tends to supercool less, so it can start forming ice at a higher temperature and cross the finish line first. And fifth, the most debated of all, the hydrogen bonds themselves. A 2016 theory argued that heating stretches and stores energy in the bonds between water molecules, and that this stored energy then releases in a way that speeds cooling. Every one of these is real physics. Every one has been shown to matter in some experiments. And that is exactly the problem. Here is why the mystery survives. Every suspect explains some cases, and none of them explains all of them. Seal the containers to shut off evaporation, and the effect sometimes still appears. Control the dissolved gas, and the results still scatter. No single mechanism has ever been shown to be the answer everywhere. And in 2016, it got harder. A team of physicists ran a large, careful set of experiments and argued they could barely reproduce the effect at all, that it was so sensitive to how you define frozen and where you place your thermometer that it might not be a robust, well-defined phenomenon in the first place. That same year, a competing group offered the hydrogen bond model as a mechanism, so the field now splits three ways. Some think it is a real effect with several overlapping causes. Some think it is a fragile artifact of messy measurement. And some think we simply have not found the clean explanation yet. 2,000 years after Aristotle first wrote it down, and 60 years after a Tanzanian schoolboy named Erasto Mpemba forced modern scientists to take it seriously, water, the most studied liquid on Earth, still will not fully tell us how it freezes. So the honest answer is this: hot water really can freeze faster than cold, but only under the right conditions, for reasons that stack together and still resist a single tidy explanation. The most ordinary substance in your kitchen is hiding a genuine, unsolved problem. If a tray of ice water just got more interesting, subscribe to Curious Science, where we chase the everyday things that turn out to be secretly impossible. And the next time you are standing at the freezer, run the experiment yourself, because you will be testing something the world's physicists are still arguing about. New videos every week.